Guys, are you excited for a Nezu stream? Hi everyone, it's good to see you. Oh, if we get one more activity in chat, we got a hype train. Already so soon for the first, well, it's not the 1st of March, but the first stream of March. That is some crazy stuff right there. That indeedy. Hello everyone, it's Nezuyaki, everyone's favorite household mouse, and welcome back to another stream of mine. We are gnawing at the drywall right now because there's a lot of things to do, and last week, technically, I think I really took the time to prioritize my mental health. I was doing a lot of other projects that arguably I don't need to be doing. I don't need to be doing my rigging. There's something coming up for my video game stuff endeavors that is gonna be happening this month, particularly like the last week of this month. So I really gotta hustle in terms of art. You guys might be seeing a lot more of that on the channel. So I'm feeling the crunching now. I'm feeling the crunching. But as the title suggests, we're gonna be doing some art today. And I know I have a backlog of games that I said I really want to play, but I just feel like, well, I don't want to say that I simply don't have time to play games. A lot of the magic of why I do streaming is to actually dedicate time for me to do things like play games and share the experience with you guys. But recently it's just been grinding. Grind. But oh, may I thank my lovely mischiefs Jam and Zen for subbing today. Thank you so much for the support. Jam, you've been here for 50 months. That is a really crazy number. And Zen, you've been here for 39 months. Thank you so much. Oh, and there's some new stuff here. Get this. Storm has a fantastic watch streak with a 20 stream streak. That's actually kind of crazy. I wish we could do some cool things with that. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to earn things. I know you can earn badges, but I low-key want to make like stickers. I know I shouldn't be adding more to my plate. I know, but oh, my mic is a little bit staticky. Is it? Oh, send this to wet tonight? Oh, for sure. We definitely have to do that. Honestly, I haven't rated a friend of mine in a hot minute, so I'm gonna need to show that and give that representation to the Mischief Nation over to the wet side. But his 3D model? Wait, hold on. I saw that he was on my very first channel here. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna open it up. Let me know if my mic is really bad. Let me know. Oh, is this a Vroid model? Did he make this? Oh, it's so cute. It kind of looks like a Vroid model. This is adorable. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. And is he popping off? I think he's popping off right now in Overwatch. But gosh, what a handsome man. You got it calmed, but is it from Vroid? As in, like, Vroid is like a 3D software, kind of similar to Blender, but specifically has templates for 3D models. I actually have a 3D model. Well, I originally had a 3D model when I started VTubing. I still technically have that. Do I? I was in the process of making one. I have so many projects, you guys have no idea what's going on. It literally is so much. Sorry, recalibrating. If I had to put a straight face on, it's because I felt like my mouth wasn't moving the right way. It didn't feel like it. That that we don't know. I probably will ask when I go raid into him because, like, I'm really curious to see. It looks like it moves the same way as a Vroid model, so really exciting. Really excited. I love the hair. His swishy hair is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, so we are going to be raiding Wits. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh gosh. Let's go ahead and let's set up for some good artages today. I actually ended up cleaning my computer screen. I had a lot of like disorganization, and to be honest, my files are also really disorganized. I've been wanting to take like a full day to just go through files and dozens of them and organize. I haven't even guys, I haven't posted my cosplay photos. I haven't posted a lot of things. I haven't posted a lot of things. And arguably we should really finish the Valentine's Day thing. It's already like done, but I also have a lot more things like for the game to make too. I really okay, get this. I want to make a Walter sticker because you guys who have sent wonderful messages, I just want to give you guys that. But like, do you guys even like getting art like that? Okay, guys, we're brainstorming. We're business-like right now. I am just like, I want to do more for you guys, and not that I keep over-promising. It's more so like, do you guys even like this stuff? Like, I wanted to make activities, and to be honest, I had something really fun I wanted to do for February, but then I got really burnt out and sick, right? So some of those things are just gonna need to be in the back burner, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're actually gonna go ahead and actually, do we have okay, window. Can it be Clip Studio Paint? I would prefer that. There you go. So you guys don't have to see me bopping around. I would put my little tablet up too. Let's go do that. We need our Spud tablet. Content creation assets. Where are my assets at? And Spud controllers. So the Spud tablet and arm has been around for eons, guys. It's been around for eons. So we'll do this. That should be it. Yes. I feel like the tablet is really large. You guys feel like that? So what you're looking at are like arguably, I think these are pretty simple designs, and I just haven't done it. Oh, there's so many things, guys. You have no idea. There's just so much stuff I want to do. I honestly, for my model, I want to also add a interactive tablet, and I just gotta stop trying to add more things. I want to finish the dialogue, and I also want to do the song rankings. But we have this. We have this to work on. I think it's good. You know what? Let's warm up. Let's warm up. I feel like we should have warmed up with some type of mischief art piece, but I don't know. See, we got a lot of designs here. Honestly, I'm wondering if, oh, what is this? Oh, it's just like a little outline? Oh, interesting. Okay. I think I know what I gotta do now. We'll start with F, because that's the easiest. As soon as I fix or get my mojo back, we can actually start on the Valentine's Day art piece again. Oopsable. Now, I'm actually pretty curious to see how good of a design I can make. Can we flip this? Flip a dip. Flip a dip. Flip horizontal. Yes. Just because I want to see if I can make this decent. Okay. Honestly, I should have been doing mirroring with this, but it is what it is. Merge with the layer below, copy, paste. And let us flip vertical. This is how you cheat this system, guys. It's a little bit... I mean, it does look like a sparkle. It's a little fat, though. A little fat. Hey, Shanks, how you doing? Thank you for the lurky. I am currently trying to fix this star. And okay, question. I want to see if I could do a vector, Clip Studio Paint, vector layer. So, edit lines that have already been drawn. Oh. I don't know if I want to use that. You know what? I'll just keep it like this. Merge the layer. This is gonna be a starburst. That's the actual appropriate term for these. And I never knew. I mean, given this starburst is kind of... I guess I'll put it like right there. We're gonna put all the starbursts we possibly can here so we can imagine how this is gonna look. Starburst 1. And we're gonna make it look good. Assets. So I'm gonna nest this starburst. Honestly, oh, okay. I just deleted that one, but that's okay. It's okay. We are going to do an outline here. Starburst color, or maybe base. That makes sense. And we're just gonna color it in, I think. Honestly, maybe we should just color it in like this. I have been really wanting to do, essentially, I've been really wanting to do Nest novels, but I've been waiting on the jingles that Luke is gonna be making me, and I'm really excited for it. I really am. It's just I want it to be perfect. Seriously want to be perfect. We need to make this big, large, and in charge. Maybe this is like 60? Oh no. I also wish that it was a little sharper. We might need to fix that and add in some tweaks. Okay, it looks like 70 might be our design. Maybe a 75? Yeah, 75 looks good. I do kind of like the idea of it being... Nah, it's good, it's good. We'll just do duplicate starbursts so we can design this in full capacity. There we go. Hey Average, how are you doing? Currently we're trying to make art assets for our game. Again, I'm warming up because I still want to finish our Valentine's Day art, which is now late. I probably could have finished it, but it is not quite there. I have just been so so busy with life things, and I wish that I could just hermit for a little bit. Does anybody ever feel that way? I certainly feel that way sometimes. Let's try making a straight line here. Hopefully this is kind of straight. That looks pretty okay. Let's try getting a little bit here. Maybe it would be better if I wasn't angled. I'm trying. As a pro hermit, I don't recommend. Wolfie, it's good to see you. Why wouldn't you recommend it? I know a lot of us like to keep to ourselves in this community, but I'm actually genuinely curious. I feel like I'm not as social as I used to be, like back in college, and I kind of feel bad for that. I feel like you guys have been exposed to like the really excited and energetic me, and recently it's just been like, not that corporate sucked the life out of me, but it kind of is. Justice, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Tell me, how's life been? What have you been doing? Let's just see what this takes us, because the F is looking actually a lot more thinner at the top than I would have imagined. And I think we might want to put it... Let's try here. Yeah, the F is looking a little... It's looking a little fat. Doing alright, mostly playing games with friends. You've been very tired. Is everybody just feeling tired? Because that's me too. I don't know, maybe it's the weather or something. But I have just been so... Like, it feels like my energy has left my body. All of it. Well, to be honest, I've been true hermit most of February because brother got married on February 1st. January was hectic. I feel that, yeah. Now I'm stuck in a funk, haven't done anything productive. You might be social batteried out, my guy. Like, what is it do you think that you really wanted to do? Usually when somebody says that they haven't been productive, it's either like at work they feel like they're floating and not contributing as much as they used to, or maybe you had a goal in mind and you just haven't been able to really capitalize on the time that you have. So the F's are not bad. Maybe I can see a little. So we're gonna need to fix this because it doesn't look quite right to me. The F is just like not thick enough on certain ends. So let's try fixing that up. Let's see. So you built a house in MC and you're above water? A water cave witch? Oh, that's so sick. Wait, is a water cave witch something different? Am I just being Dumbus? I might be being Dumbus. Am I thinking of the wrong type of... Is that even a thing? Work is fine, but goals and tasks I want to do... Oh man, that is the tough one. Especially if you have a lot of projects, like if you're a VTuber and you just want to like make a song or do something crazy. It can be a lot. Let's see. But that doesn't mean you can give up on your dreams. It just means that your timeline's probably shifted. There's just always some things that happen in life that you can't really avoid. I know I was particularly upset about this when, and not to say I was upset that my sister was getting married, but it definitely felt like my expectations were not there. I didn't think I would have to do a lot of things, but here I was doing many more things without actually any recognition either. it was a tough time. I actually ended up going to the hospital for my own mental for it. And I felt really bad because it's supposed to be a memorable time for my sister. And I'm sure I did what she wanted and made it as memorable as it could be, but it just sometimes, especially when you have these big goals, it's like just upsetting that you haven't been able to manage your time enough. It's never like other people's faults, you know what I mean? Oh, Average just used the wrong witch. I got you. Do I have a date on the 7th? Oh, you do have a date. Ooh, Justice, I'm so excited for you. What type of date, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like a classical movie type date? I've been on a couple before, and movie dates, I feel like, not to say are overrated. I really like movie dates, but the thing is, it's really hard to talk to the person. Like, I think it's really good if you have, like, nerves and stuff, but I think it just, like, you kind of shoehole yourself into a place where you aren't able to actually talk to the partner that you're asking out. Like, you want to get to know them, right? It's, like, hard to do that in a movie because you don't want to be disrespectful. So I typically suggest not. Oh, Keith, thank you so much for the resubscribe. Oh my gosh, you are on a streak, my Mischief, my man. You're doing fantastic. Thank you so much. I know, I really need to make better badges. Like, I mean, I have badges and I've been really waiting to use them for, you know, my debut. And given I actually have a lot of assets that I'm working out with artists right now. Given I also need to write some feedback to another artiste. I can't like do that right now because I want to keep it a surprise for you guys. But I am so hyped. So hyped. I wonder if I want to do maybe something like... Oh, why does it feel like I have like a draft here? It's really cold in my room. That's like a first. I'm trying to figure out if this is like good or not. I want to make it a little round there. We're doing an escape room as a group with other people and going out to eat. Oh, that is perfect. You can really tell somebody's like morals by an escape room, which I think is super funny, and how like they think and how they act, which I think is pretty funny to use as an excuse, but it's fun, especially because I mean, as we're Mischiefs, we love games, we're gamers, so if they like to play escape rooms, chances are they're probably a pretty fun person. Let's see. I do really want to make sure I get some rounded edges on this F, because I want to be able to see. Let's see. Okay, that F is looking okay-ish. I got some jazz playing. All right, the F is looking swanky. The F is looking swanky. Oh, I do have an announcement for you guys. Next week, we are going to have a new merch drop, which I think you guys will be super hyped for. You know, I've been making a game in development, and I will actually be honest with you guys. It was going like super slowly. I think we ran out of juice for some of our motivation at times, and now we're back in full swing, and we're actually going to make sure we put it out this year. You guys have been supporting it so much, and I thank you guys for it. But we actually now will be having studio merch. So my studio, indie game development studio, is called Kuneho Studios, named after my dad, whose nickname was Rabbit. So, funny enough, my sister and her husband actually is both named Black and White Rabbit as their gamer tags. So, honestly, I think it's pretty funny because I am technically the only mouse in this household. But I named it after my dad. I think it also just sounds really cool, represent the Filipino language. Kuneho is how you say rabbit in Tagalog. So I'm just really happy to now have these kind of like pretty merch that I can have people wear around to represent my company. And the biggest thing about that is whatever you guys buy is going straight to the Kuneho Studio's bank account, as in to the devs, and we're going to use it for either marketing materials, promotional events, like if we go to a convention to market our game, and just in general, like I've been funding a lot of the assets out of pocket. I've probably actually put in thousands of dollars into this project as my dream, and I just really want it out so you guys can enjoy it. But of course, your girl, after moving and after many years of my friends helping me develop this, I do want to procure some funding for our next phase, which is marketing, you know? So if you guys want to support the cause, we will be releasing new merch, which honestly looks really cool. Kuneho, which is basically Kuneho, Kuneho. I know maybe my pronunciation sounds weird. It's just how, at least, I was taught to pronounce it. I wonder if my dad, when he hears it, makes it sound like I have an accent. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it's pretty cool. I'd also say to follow our socials because we're gonna want to try and market our game as best we can. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why, but it's probably because I really want to dedicate a lot of time and I just feel like I'm not doing so much. But let's see. I wonder if I want to make this a little bit more angular. Yeah, maybe if I want to do it like so. Okay, we got an F. I want to be able to make sure that whatever we have here, the F is being represented well enough. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and add in a little bit more smoothness to the sides. There we go. I know, I'm probably glitching out because I keep like staring my art down. There we go. I think this F will be fine. We did want to do some type of line in the middle as well. Somewhere over here. Ooh. Let's see. I like the starbursts. So let's actually give it a letter. Because if we got an F, it would work well enough. Let's do 75. Yeah, looks like we're probably gonna need to do some type of another border effect. Let's remove this and let's add a... I think I want to make it a little thinner. And then maybe this could be... That's kind of cute. I do kind of wish... Okay, we do need some type of accent, so... Let's get some white. And I'm just gonna try and stick it here to see what happens. And I think it's a little too close. So let's put it here and add a little bit of pizzazz, shall we? Oop. But honestly, like my brain, I actually recently started a... And guys, don't yell at me. I started a new project, but I promise you, it's been healing me. And it's actually made me feel much more confident in myself again. I haven't coded in a little bit, or at least game logic. And it felt really good for me to start kind of... It's the Pomodoro timer that I've been really wanting to do. And I started it recently, made a new like little GitHub repository for my code. And honestly, it's made me feel so much at home for being a developer. And I know it feels weird to say this, but I actually do enjoy coding, despite me like being an artist. I think being an artist, not that it's easy, it comes more naturally to me. But being a programmer, it does still give me happiness, but I have nowhere near the same technical mathematical equations or prowess that some people have when they're a programmer, and it's just that's how it is. But I think that's not gonna stop me from making like these really super cool projects that I have in mind. Let's see. I kind of want to be able to move this somehow, but yeah, I kind of want to put like a line here too. Let's see. We'll put it this much. That honestly looks really cool. Okay, F. That looks like an F, right? It looks like an F to me. I think it looks good. Although I do really want to make it a little more sharp around the edges. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is add some white, which arguably could be really, really bad if I don't do it correctly. Let's see. Well, maybe we should just do it with the starburst. Let's try adding some more definition. Oh, there we go. We're adding some more definition here. Kind of wanted this to look like a stamp, but this definitely looks more like a printed text thing, so we might need to figure this out a bit more. Let's see. Oop. the sparkle looks pretty cool like this. Hey Kane, how you doing? I'm really trying hard here to make this look pretty cool. I mean, the F doesn't look that bad. I could probably make it a different color or a different stamp. We just need to remove the white parts of it, which honestly ain't that bad. So I'll go ahead and save this real quick. But guys, this is going to be really, really silly of me. I want to draw this as well, my little dialogue box. But I am very, very EP. I would like to pass out for 10 minutes right here, right now, in this chair with y'all watching over me. I've done this before, but I think it's the food. It's the dinner catching up to me. So either I faceplant on the keyboard or I kindly snooze away in the back of my chair. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kindled. You know. I even have a redeem for it because your girl does not take care of herself. At least this weekend. Okay, I'll tell you guys what. I went to Medieval Times on Friday, and then I had a whole day excursion on Saturday, and I've just been recovering because I remember that I stayed up till 4 a.m. I think almost similar to both days. It was 4 a.m. then 2 a.m. So I'm trying to get back for the EP sleeps around 12 or like 11. That's what I want. So let me just go Eeples real quick. I'll be here. You guys could look at this wonderful art piece while I snooze for 10 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I need like a timer. Somebody could do a Tangia redeem if they really wanted to.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah,
oh, come on! Right now? Your girl has a recharge redeem. Your girl's going Eeples. My Pierce, what a perfect timing. Oh my gosh. I just said Wolfie did the recharge redeem and I was about to pass out. So your girl's gonna try for a little bit and then resume art piece. So Oh, was that like 10 minutes or was that 20? I did not have a timer go off, but your girl took a snooze. How long was that? Wait, okay, hold on. We got the So did I do it right? I don't know. My eeples. Am I recharged? I feel recharged a little bit. Yamper. I don't know how that recharge actually works. Does it scare you guys that I sleep? Like that, but really 16 minutes. So I actually sleep for 15 minutes on like my own normal body clock. That's kind of feral. Actually though. So we had this kind of song ranking thing, right? We had here, which arguably is not looking too bad. I do think this needs to move at some point. Maybe if we move it like... It'd be kind of cool to have it like so. Yeah, maybe a little bit lower. There we go. Oh, now my hand is like shell shocked right now. It's got the little pins and needles. You know, like when you sleep on it funny? Okay, let's warm up our hands. This kind of reminds me of like year 3, year 4 of me streaming. Oh my gosh. Six full years of streaming and counting. Just thinking about it. I've been here for a long time. So this is the rectangle dialogue. We're speaking, square dialogue, expressive. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is gonna be a little tough. I think what we're gonna need to do is add in, oh, my neck. Oh, why am I still so tired? I actually might have fixed my weird allergic reaction that I've been having earlier. Which, okay, I can't tell if it's something that I ate, if it's something that I sniffed. I really can't tell. It's, so I was cooking dinner, with Jam, and I was making some salmon and asparagus with some rice, and I was putting some spices, you know, garlic powder, just a simple black pepper and salt, and then all of a sudden my face is like non-stop scratching to the point where I want to like rip my skin off, which doesn't sound very good. Oh, no. Cooking with Jam, like JM. Cooking with JM. So, it's... I need this to look a little bit sketchy. So then the design of the... Oh, actually, do I want it to be sketchy, or do I want it to also have some type of outline on the back? I guess it really does depend. I was hoping to make it kind of like do this line boil, which is like a little bit of like a dance. So a 2-frame animation where it looks like it's hand-drawn, but it's like a hand-drawn animation. There we go. It would be kind of cool to cook with jam, like make a marmalade or something. Is marmalade the same thing as jam, actually? That's, I guess, a question we can ask. So, okay, I'm trying to make this outline look pretty good. Let's see. Ooh, it's actually looking kind of good. What does Jam think of cooking with Jam? I could ask him. He's in the other room. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think he's ever cooked with Jam. I might have back in like many years ago trying to make some type of breakfast oriented food, but let's see. I need to make some type of... Okay, time is of the essence for this also, because we want to make a good design for some type of like sketchy, stylized looking dialogue box. And who knows, maybe I actually use this for stream as well. Rush out of work, now to make the drive back home. Please be safe. Please be safe. We're currently working on some art assets for the game. It is currently the dialogue boxes. I drew this a couple, I think a couple weeks ago, and arguably should have just finished this up, but your girl has been very busy, very busy with lots of things. So we're doing it here and now, just to make sure we have something nice for our demo build. I've been trying to build a demo build each week. We need to do a lot more visual changes. So we gotta up the ante on this. Oh, this is looking kind of sick though. Recently I've been pretty itchy too. I really don't know if I'm allergic to something and I'm just not sure. Could be makeup, could be not. I know we've had this talk before that I think I could be allergic to certain makeup that I'm using. I've been even thinking about taking some type of like allergy test. I know that they have them. It's basically like they put like certain sections of your body where they put different different allergens on, so they could like prick you with a bit of peanuts or something like that. And I'm sure I probably did it when I was younger, but I'm not really allergic to anything, and it could change as you grow up, I think. I don't think really anything has changed for me over the years other than me getting particularly itchier. Okay, this is looking actually kind of fire. I'm trying to make sure that whatever this kind of looking... I wish I could have some type of... Oh, maybe I could do an outline so we could see if it's actually gonna look good. Just wondering if we want to make it this thick or have some other type of color. I think we should have some type of color here. You'll be back. Be safe on the road. Again, guys, please do not text and drive or be doing anything with your phone while driving. I know some people like to put the GPS and things, but it is life or death. It could literally be a millisecond that you'd be able to divert yourself away from danger. So be wary, be vigilant, be careful. Because you got a lot of responsibility on the road. speaking of which, Key, if you are there, I'm actually a little curious. Have you ever been in a motor accident? Like, I know motorcycles are called donor cycles for kind of a reason, and that's because I think that they are more likely to get into accidents. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just wondering, like, is there certain parts of a motorcycle that make it very, like, it's very different from driving a car? Because if I'm thinking about it, you have to get a completely different license in order to ride a motorcycle. So I'm wondering if there are certain things that you need to study for besides like a written test or something. I'm just really curious. Let's see. From my experience, they did the test on your arm, but you've heard that it can be done on a person's back. I've seen a lot of people get it on their back before. I don't know if it's like only limited to people who have had allergic reactions. Probably not. Just for people's curiosity's sakes. They probably want to be safe and not accidentally eat something and then realize they're deathly allergic to it, right? I've seen other people do an arm. I wonder if it depends on how many allergens you want to test for. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to get that. Let's see. It's looking pretty good. I think what we want to do is give it a little bit more angst on one side here. And then maybe a little bit more angst in here. Let's see. And some more here. Okay. It looks like we're getting a little bit more thickness, which is what we need. Here we go. So I'm trying to figure out if this is the right type of style for this. It looks cool. It looks cool. I'm just wondering if I want to make an inside box as well, because that could probably greatly affect how I draw this out. Go. And how these like kind of stick out. We might need to get some cuts in here to make it look kind of cool. There we go. Yeah, looking good. So I need to draw this twice. So it looks like it's kind of got this like drawn effect. So we'll do this as speech bubble 01. And I'm probably gonna need to just make this a little bit lighter. Ooh, I think I'm getting some itchies on my side. Let me just find some more comfortable pants. I will be right back because I think it's sticking into my skin. I'll be right back. Man, I just went to grab some pants, and as soon as I basically shed my mortal skin, it is so cold right now. I don't know why it's dropped so much, but the weekend felt so much better. Oh my gosh, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Only thing is, with this speech bubble, I hope I can not make it super, super one-to-one. Maybe if there is a way that I can lessen this somehow, be pretty cool. Maybe if I give some I'm trying to make these lines look better on the edges so it looks like intentionally drawn but not like super hectic. Like it looks stylized, right? Right. But it's I do not know if this is gonna look right. Maybe we just need to make sure it looks the part. There we go. And we can keep... We're gonna need to see if this actually animates. I've never used the Clip Studio Paint animation before. There's like an animation panel. So I'm actually really curious to see. And I hope it looks good. Sincerely hope it looks good. Maybe if we move it slightly. Yeetus the Phoenix! You've been gifted a sub a while back and was never able to thank your gift. Oh, I'm so glad! My mischiefs are so generous, so I'm super glad that they're bringing some new mischiefs to come and visit the stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Mischief community. I'm Nez, and we are working on some video game assets. I am an indie game developer, and we're kind of in crunch time in terms of making a much better iteration of our playable demo. It's a rhythm game, and we're trying our hardest to make it look good, my team and I, which is just a band of ragtag friends that I got going on developing. And I just have a lot of art that I've been trying to do. How is it here? Honestly, I guess my mischiefs can answer that, but I'm kind of cruising around. We're trying to do as much progress as we can. I am hoping what this is gonna look like, and I'm currently redrawing a frame to make it look a little more hand-drawn. I'm hoping it will look like line garble, line boil. I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but it's basically like when frames or hand-drawn assets kind of do the squiggly dance, the squiggly squoo. And so I'm really trying hard to figure out how to do this. If it ends up looking weird, I guess it's fine, but we're gonna try at least. Oh! I'll hydrate. Key, I don't think you answered my question beforehand. I feel a little robbed. I was talking about motorcycles. You're like domain. Redeeming no squeak is very tempted. Thank you. Thank you, Justice. Otherwise, I might have not caught on to that. It's really hard because no squeak really works well when I'm doing just chatting, but sometimes I accidentally don't see it when I'm yapping away doing art. So I'm glad you're saving it up for the prime opportune moment. I just need like some type of example. Let's see. So Key, did you hear me by any chance? Also, how was playing with Nova the other day? I did say I would try to watch. Unfortunately, I think it was only lurking for a little bit because I was out. Because that Friday I was actually at Medieval Times, which I think I started talking about, but I got cut off with my little eepiness. So what happened is, man, my knight didn't have too much faith in him because he had, for one, a broccoli haircut. If you guys don't know what that is, like, it's the new Gen Z type of like hairstyle, very fluffy, kind of look like an alpaca or like a broccoli head top. And I'm not gonna lie, looks cute, looks fire, but when you are going to Medieval Times, I feel like I'd be watching really flowy, majestic manes. Like, there was this man's, the Red Knight, who kind of looks like a really evil Aquaman. Like, majestic hair and locks, very passionate about killing and betraying the kingdom, mind you. However, I was really rooting for him. I don't think he did anything wrong. Honestly, his loyalty knows no bounds to his country when it's being disrespected, but I wish the black and white knight actually put up a little bit more of a fight. He kind of he was a little too squishy for my kind, so looks dorky as hell. Does it actually? Do you guys like the weird alpaca haircuts? I don't know. I think they just look really fluffy, very soft, and it feels like I'd want to pet them. But in my new quote-unquote ripe old age, that might be questionable and a bad idea. So let's see. You're gonna throw me a lurky? Oh, thank you so much, Edith. Thank you. I appreciate it. My day, people with that kind of haircut got bullied severely. Really? That's the kid you would have... You guys would have bullied the same kid? Oh my god. Does it really look prissy? I just feel like a lot of them look like, pardon my French, but kind of like fuckboys, don't they? Let's see, what is my ripe old age? I am 25. I feel like that makes me a little old, to be honest. I started streaming when I was like 19, so I say ripe old age, 5 years older than me. See, that is like the reaction that I'm kind of surprised about. Like, I have never acted that way because maybe because my sister, she's 5 years older than me. So I think that maybe I just didn't think it was that old because my sister acts almost exactly the same way as me. She's just older. So I don't know. A lot of people feel like they're fossils now, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got this little speech bubble and I kind of want to see how it animates. I think with the thickness it might work. Let's do move frame. Let's do edit track. Let's see, animation folder. Where is this animation folder going? What? Auto action history? Oh, animation folder. So how does this exactly work? So animation, edit, new animation cell? What is going on? Wait, hold on. New timeline? I do not know what is going on. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We'll figure it out. So, what I think I'll need to do is put these two in a folder. And we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. And you know how we're gonna do that? Oh my gosh. The old-fashioned way. We're essentially... Oh. I have two folders. Oh, I just animate it. That actually... Okay, I'm looking to my side screen to see what it really looks like. It does look like a hand-drawn little garble move. Do you think I need to add another pane? I'm pretty sure Nez wears sunglasses inside at night. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. I forgot that song. Oh my god, I haven't been listening to a lot of 80s music. We should probably jam out to that. We should have an 80s night. I think so. You really like it? The little animation we got? I'm just wondering if I need a third layer so it really sells the drawn design. I feel like the 2 can work, but I think 3 can make it look a little more organic. You vibe with me, Justice? You're vibing with me. Okay, good. I agree. But you should ask your question to Key about motorcycles. Yeah. Oh, I'm old and hard up here. I did not see that. Okay, Key. Big question. And let me actually just hide this a little, real quick. Just because we're gonna make yet another. We're gonna do frame 1, frame 2, and we're gonna make another frame 3. And the good thing about this is we can probably reuse this on different areas. We just need to make sure it looks good. Big thing is we also might need to make a box here, which will keep Nez's design a little bit more encapsulated, so. Yeah, yes, I'm single and I will take you as my husband. What did I ask the good question? Oh, yeah. You mean pop the question for that. I mean, I ain't a man, though. I mean, I guess I could be the husband in this relationship if you wanted, but... I'm vibing with the artificial look to it. An additional frame will make it more organic. You don't know if you vibe with it much. We could do something real quick here to take a look. I will stay at home and take care of Jam. Well, that's what we need. We need a caretaker. You're hired. So well, let's entertain our thought here. We're gonna do it real quick and see how this. Oh my god, this is gonna fare. If we decide to make another layer like so, and we're gonna make this a little bit drawn out irregularly so it can give us a little bit of a better layer. Let's see. We got some dungeoneering to do. When you joining? Seems like who actually started it, mind you. Okay, let's make sure that wherever this is going, we're trying to test this out if it even looks nice. But here I am trying to make little thick lines, make it look nice. We keep mentioning it, but maybe she'll pick it up again and ask me this time. Yes, motorcycles. I wanted to know, like, what do you actually need to study to get a motorcycle license? Like, how different is it? I was just talking about Rosie getting home safely, right? And it actually, in my little PSA for everyone to stay safe on the road, it made me really think about, like, what is truly different between the two. Like, when you're driving a motorcycle, obviously the weight to it, obviously you're also not entrapped in a box, so the wind aspect is a big thing, but truly, like, when you're... I guess, what is, like, one of the hardest skills you think, that you've noticed that you had to pick up for motorcycling that maybe many people might not be prepared for? Because I know motorcycles typically get the rep of being a donor cycle, and I'm assuming it's just more dangerous, less protection, but I'm wondering if there's more challenging caveats to driving a motorcycle than many people actually know. Because, like, it's heavy, it's really heavy, but, I mean... what about the whole other driving aspect of it, you know? Because, I mean, it's a big bike. Like a big oil engine fueled bike. Let's see. Funny thing is, I was late to last stream because I was watching the MotoGP race. Ooh, what is that? You're gonna need to explain that a bit to us too. Depends on your state and province in terms of requirements, but like, I feel like they should be standardized considering like bikes have the same stuff that you still have to learn. So I feel like that's actually a little bit more dangerous. I don't know, but... needed to clean out my earpiece real quick. My ear was being a little itchy. A little itchy, ooh. I think I'd want to make sure that we hit on the angles that we need. Let's see. And let's do it like so. Okay, that looks like a little sketchy, a little thick, but I don't necessarily mind it. But, oh. We want to take this color, push it here. And now we should be able to see the frames. Oops, that's not what we wanted. So, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, these two are pretty good, but I think I would need to fix them. It's not the worst. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so it is doing what I needed to do. Now we need to make the little bit of a bubble part for the icon. Although, I think we actually need to make sure we get this colored correctly. Okay, I'm just gonna block this out so the parts that I know need color is definitely being covered. There we go. And we push it to the back. And I kind of want to give it a little bit of a shadow. Don't know how that's going to look though. I have to see about it. It is kind of on the thicker side. The white is making it a lot more jarring. So let's put this in there. Think F1 but for motorcycles? Got you. Okay. Let me backtrack to read this. I took a little bit of time for you to be able to write your description, so. You had a great birthday yesterday, got yourself a much needed haircut, went out for dinner. What did you eat, Rosie? Oh, I'm curious to hear your birthday plans. Consider that people don't see tractor trailers, motorcycles are invisible, even if you ride one, those Harley trike monstrosities. So the amount of concentration in reading traffic and knowing what all the vehicles around you are doing at all the time is a lot higher than four-wheeled vehicle. You know what? I guess that's a big thing, visibility, because you don't see motorcycles a lot. Like, yeah, you could hear them, but it's not like, I guess people are not actively like watching out for them, right? So it's 10 times more likely, like when you're merging, they might not see a motorcyclist to the side of them. I don't know, maybe more susceptible to blind spots. I can't really know for sure, but that is something I never really thought about. That is a good point though. Let's go ahead and add this part too. Physically wrestling the bike is actually pretty good workout, especially for the core. Oh, so I feel like, not to say all motorcyclists are strong, but they actually require a great deal of work. Like, you're definitely not holding up a, oops, I think we were painting on the wrong layer. Let's go ahead and do this. So you're actually keeping the bike up. You're not doing that for any type of truck or car. I know that much. So that's actually pretty interesting for me to hear. Let's see. I just need to make sure I cover some of these sections here. And kerblamo. We're gonna save this real quick because we got a little bit of the dialogue box here. I don't know if I saved this F here, but that's good to have. I do want to finish this art piece. I gotta stop feeling tired. Oh my gosh. I need to finish things. But maybe I'm just getting like sapped. My energy is always so sapped recently. I also technically need to draw. You know what? We're doing something. We're gonna be looking at old art that I need to do. Oh no. I'm looking at some of my art that I have. Oh wow. I have so many art pieces that I have yet to finish. I'm just looking at all these like Photoshop stuff too. Gosh. Okay, this actually looks pretty sick. Let's see. So this was an art piece I had for a long time that I wanted to finish, and technically my hair I did not finish yet, but the design of the body just looks so good. Even her eyes. Look at her eyes. Oh, I just never bothered to draw like the actual city. I would love to make this into a wallpaper. I just don't know if I could do it, man. I don't know if I could do it. I think the more artificial it looks, the better, because this is for Nezu. Yeah, that's true. So maybe you're right, Justice. I did like the 2 version. I like it to be a little bit, not like cartoonized, but it has to be stylized. Think like, I don't wanna say, persona, but they got like a cool funky vibe to it. You ate very tasty steak frites and additional salad plus some crispy Brussels sprouts. Ooh, that's good. Gyroscopic stabilization keeps the bike upright, but disrupting that can take a lot of effort. Oh, that's actually something I haven't thought about. No, the spray bottle. I know you guys probably took it and I didn't see it. I'm sorry. So your weight can feel doubled. You know, I just had a 15-pound extra, like, vest that I wear around sometimes when I do errands. It's actually kind of crazy. This is another art piece that I needed to finish that I just never did. I really like the way that I did my stylization here. I never colored her. It looks like her lippies is a little weird, but it looks like I never actually colored her eyes. But she looks kind of cool, right? I wanted to do some type of. This is one of my characters. I think I wanted to do some type of smoke design here too. Did I pronounce frites wrong? The E is silent? Fritz? Is it Fritz, not frites? Fritz? Is that... Oh, the spray bottle was to wake me up. I see. I got you. Do a push-up, then do a push-up with Jam sitting on my back? No, I wouldn't be able to. He's too heavy. Not that he's fat, he's just like solid muscle. And that's even worse, I think. Well, I guess solid muscle is better because if you have a lot of additional fat, it might make you like slide off. So going through Nez Art Vault here, there's a lot. I need to give myself motivation before I end up like quitting for myself. I seriously can't. We still have like Nez designs, right? I had like Plague Fest designs, which look really cool. Time lapses of art. I have like Nez art that I feel like you guys have never really seen. Have you guys seen this? This was an art piece for Chumba. She looked really good in my art style. I liked drawing her her shoes. Her shoes were really, really cool. This was supposed to be for a music video, which I feel like I've done her a little bit dirty. I just never finished with stuff. I also had a standing up one. She had basically like a body jumpsuit that I drew. Ooh, wait, hold on. Why is this so crinkly? Hold on. Here it is. There you go. So, I have never drawn a pose like this before, but she's supposed to have like a baggy jacket. I thought looked really good. Hold on 1 second. I feel like I just felt... I feel like I keep feeling something happening. Okay, wait, I'm gonna check on Jam real quick. I feel like lots of shaking in my room. Ugh. Should we name it a Jamquake? It should be. Just because, he's like kind of standing while playing a video game, which honestly kind of silly. I do it too. At work, I've been really trying to get like 10k steppies per day, but, okay. Sorry, dropped my pen. And Jam has his desk like standing upright and he's on like this little swivel pad. I thought he fell over and like cracked his head or something because it was a really loud, like not a loud thud, but I think he's just been like stomping on his wooden board. I'm just more concerned that he would maybe hurt himself rather than anything else. Jam is doing deadlifts and dropping the weights. I don't know if I'd actually hear that because he would probably do it all the way on the first floor. Seeing what he's playing, it's fair. He's ready to run. He's playing Outlast Trials right now, so I know it's probably really intense. That was so funny for me. I'm like, what is going on right now? I have a lot of art here. I had like a Plaguefest pirate that I was gonna do. This was Chumba's dance outfit that I was designing for her. I really liked the little like cap. She kind of gave me these like really cute vibes. I had like two different designs for the leggings, one fishnet, one kind of like thigh-high garter look, and then this really cute like triangular top, so her belly was exposed. It was really, really cute. I also liked this really long bow to keep that motif. That's what I was designing for her, but never ended up being finished. I did have a Finny art piece that I was doing, but I ended up giving it to her so she could make her own design. Oh my god, my whole setup is shaking. He's going hard right now. I definitely know he is. I know you guys have seen this. I definitely know you guys have seen this. This was supposed to be some type of standee. I never finished it. I really like the art actually, and the way that her feet or her doll like shoes kind of look like just glam, and I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't know why I haven't finished it. I just need to color it in. Honestly, I really just need to color it in. Let me see. I have some sketches of Nez for her back and what her tail would look like in the back end of it. I really like how her pose is here. It's like her nose. Her eyes look very round here though. That's the problem. I'm trying to figure out what I do. I mean, this is actually a really nice pose of her back. It's a really nice pose of her back. I really should try doing that. There's another like, okay, this will never be sold because I was trying to figure out how to draw. Oh man, this is gonna look so good. This is gonna look so good. Man, why did I stop drawing this stuff? Okay, maybe it's the line work. I really think it's the line work. There's so much art here that I've just been not doing at all. And it's so sad that there's just art that may or may not ever get finished. Like my turnarounds, it's never gonna get finished. It's just like, well, I think it can. I really do think it can. I just don't have for every one finished project. Like, this is supposed to be, oh, okay, listen, I think I will need to make this because I wanted to make a wallpaper for the longest time. We never, okay, for Uwu Market, we never crossed that threshold, right? Maybe I should finish this. I think this looks really cute and I just need to finish it. Oh my god. A lot of these things just need to be colored and then I just stop. There's a time where I just couldn't draw, as in I feel like my art was not doing very well. 2025, I started making more art. More iterations. I had some cool things for chemical reaction. Let's see, maybe there are just things that I could do. Oh, this is really, really cute. I loved being able to make this. Like the little neon text for the over 500 subs. This was really, really cute. I liked this. Chemical, chemical, That's like what Jam sings to me in the car all the time. A big supporter, big fan, I guess. Oh no. I need to dedicate a week or two, even a month, to chip away at the unfinished pieces, or I need 2 weeks or a month. It depends. It really, really does depend if I have enough, like, how do I explain it? Oh, guys, this was such an interesting design. This was going to be a song cover. I think you guys would have loved to see me singing, but that's not happening. I can try. Then we had this, right? We had all of these pieces that we started drawing. What is this? What is going on? Yeah, the holiday art piece that we were working on that ended up not. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's pretty much almost done too. Ah. Okay, wait. We gotta see. Oh yeah, this one was just a sketch that I did to make myself feel better, that like I knew how to draw. And I did it based off of an emote, right? And this is the sad cat emote. And she kind of looks like Choso from Jujutsu Kaisen, right? But I designed it to have like little ears for her hair, right? And then the 2 whisker tufts here as well. And the tattoo is supposed to look like a mouth, like fangs. So I thought it looked kind of cute, but I don't know. It is a little adorable. Right, the Mischief blind bags, which I've been wanting to do for so long. I haven't been able to, with the really freaky eyes. I really want to do that. I really, really do. I really want to do the Mischief blind bags as well. I just need to finish stuff. So I have a NES music disc. I also have a Mischief 2-frame walk that I wanted to do. I forgot if it's... Yeah, they're moving. And then it's supposed to be like me hopping. I guess I could draw this too. I don't know which one I want to draw. Oh god, I just have so many things here. What am I supposed to do? Okay, 2025, I actually had a lot of cool art pieces. I don't know what I want to do anymore. Her hair, her body, her face, eyebrows. Maybe I wanted to animate this too. Oh no, I have too many. This is supposed to be a Nezu pin for the mouth. Is the mouth open? I guess I had it closed, right? I don't know, but would you guys actually ever buy this pin? I thought it looked cute. I think it's mighty cute. I think, did I finish this? Maybe. I don't know. It's really cute. It's really cute. Ah! The pin reminds you of the Scott Pilgrim. I was thinking more Powerpuff Girls. Do you guys see that? Guess I could see that. And then we also have to finish Nova's RPs. Nova looks so good in here, but I'm really bad at finishing everything. I mean, this probably should go first as well. I have too many things open. I also have all the Mischief badges, right? I have reactive image. Well, it's not even a reactive image. It's just like a silly... So, this is one, I think. One owl blink. And then the other eye, I think I need to do laughing. It's really cute. The default talk, the little yappers. Yapper, yapper, yapper. It's cute. I do need to color this in though. This just looks so silly. I have a lot of art. Did you guys see the music disc? This is a music disc that I worked on. I liked it. I liked how vibrant it was. It's for any music that I make. I thought it would be cool if I printed my music on a disc. It'd be cool to have an album, but I can't do that. I don't know if I'd ever make an album for music. There's just so many art pieces here that I can't even remember drawing. I have the Valentine's Day thing. I have a sketch for my schedule. I have a sketch for a strawberry right now. I had character sheets, dream schedules, let's play portraits. I just have a lot of art. I have a lot of art. I guess these are all that I have. Gotta make more songs to have an album, cause can you guys imagine this as a vinyl? This is really cool. I wanted to make some type of really cool thing where on Ness's model I could like not insert a song into me, but like it would show you what's playing now. Reactive GIF, K-pop Demon Hunter. Okay, the pin I feel like is pretty easy to color though. I don't know how I would color it though. I think the pin just needed to be this color because of I kind of want to put it in as in how can I make a pin maker? A visualizer, because I want to know what it will look like. Pin maker, Brawl Stars, button makers. I don't want to make a button maker. I want like an actual what was it? Vogue Race? I wish I could see them in action, like how it would look. March event, cooldown, stickers, pins. So it's not like I could do this as an acrylic pin. I think I wanted some type of hard enamel pins, or did I want it on wood? Wooden pins are cute, but let's see. Custom color acrylic pins, full bleed. I'm looking. Pins, custom acrylic mirror pins, wood, soft enamel pins. I really just want to see what this would look like. Ooh, die struck pins. Those are really cool. They have a lot of offerings. Okay, I think what I wanted was the hard enamel pin. Is there any way I could see what it looks like? They're so cute though. Oh, you know what? I really like this design. I'd love to make like a little head for everyone. Or like a mischief, because a mischief typically would have the same design. I guess I could color it in though. Irises. Mouth. Okay. Where's the color? I guess are these all like, okay. So this is the details. We got the pinks, which I probably can make into some type of red. Oh, that is like super vibrant. Maybe if I do it like this, like the idea of it being all purple. And then I'm assuming this is gonna be the same color, be a little bit darker. Can I make it a little bit more purplish? That looks kind of crazy. Your girl is like proactively procrastinating yet again. I'm sorry. I just have too many art pieces. Maybe a little bit less dark, real quick. Just to put the colors down. Oops. And let's go ahead and add in a little bit. There you go. Aw, Almawez! Thank you so much for the resubscribe. How have you been? Oh my gosh. It's so great to see you. So we got this hair color here. I'm just trying to figure out what color indeedy I wanna add in. So this is, I think the darker color can work. There you go. We're currently trying to color some things in. I'm not actually sure that I like it this way. So I might need to cut in a bit, figure out what I want to do with the hair color, but it's looking kind of cute. I'll need to figure out how to do these color schemes. We got some yeller, which is gonna need to be orange. There you go. The tooth is fine. The tongue is fine. I think the mouth is gonna need to have some definition though. We're gonna make it a little darker. Nope, maybe it needs to be all kind of. There we go. It does look very saturated, which is kind of what I was hoping for. But I'm gonna need to fix a lot of the colors around here. Let's see. Oh, she looks kind of like from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Does anybody else see that? She kind of does, though. You're pretty sick? Oh, I'm so sorry. Alma, what did you come down with? Like the flu? Honestly, I was on and off with some of my sicknesses too, so I wholeheartedly understand. Let's see. Go ahead and add a little bit. I think the blush is in order as well. Some type of like reddish coral color. Oh, do you love that show? I actually never watched it. I don't know if I just didn't find it attractive or something. Trying to figure out if I like this color here for the lips. I'll need to figure this out if I like this rosy tint, but I'm gonna lay those colors there for now. The texting art piece looks really cool. The 2-frame is also really adorable. The blind box I know is gonna take a while. The meow is something I really want to work on. But there is so many art pieces here. Like, the ruler of my heart. I just don't think I'd be able to sing it well. I really don't think so. Okay, this art piece looks so cute. Hey, Smorphus, how are you doing? How are you doing? We're looking at a bit of my art dump right now. There's just a lot of art that I have not finished. And I really should. I really should. Like, I got some really cool art pieces. Like, this standee needs to get, like, colored in. Pronto. These dance outfits that I had drawn, I should really just post somewhere. I think they look really cute. But, oh man. I don't know. I feel like my designs have wavered a bit. Like this, thank you. Oh, it looks so good with the little platform wedge. This was Ness's earlier design though. I'll need to work on this. Let's see. You sound amazing. No. You guys are making me blush. It's, even though I was able to do a song, it still does not make me feel like I'm that accomplished. I guess we could work more on this. I would like to work on the back wing, but we might just need to hide this while we work on the hands. What is it? This is the right hand. Strawberry, left hand. I guess we're just gonna need to work on the hands. The strawberry and the hands. The body, the neck, the right arm, left arm. It has to be above this part. Okay. We can get this. Let's get it. We're gonna need to make this a little bit thinner. And we're gonna work on the hands. I feel like this little claw, little meaty claw is not working the way it should. Eraser, let's make it a little smaller. I'm good, been drawing My Little Pony art, but now working on Killer Sands versus Fleetway Sonic. That's really cool, actually. Wait, are we able to see? I mean, we don't have links in chat enabled, but we do have a whatever that was. We do have an art section in our Discord that you're free to share art. I feel like I would love to make it my mission to make an art piece every month, but as you could tell from February, and I'm still working on this one, it's we're not quite there yet. Let's see. It isn't done yet? Oh, that's a-okay, but I can't wait to see it. Let's see. I am currently trying to figure out how Man, I'm also just remembering a bunch of things that I wanted to do that I still need to also point out as well. Like, I've been wanting to make a more actionable role in, Girls Make Games, but, I am still in the talks and the works for that. I'm really hoping I can, because you know how passionate I am about this, and I'm just hoping that maybe we can help each other grow. I'm just passionate about it, and I hope that they'll leverage all of the free resources that I want to give them as well to, you know, advocate for women in games. And I could do some really, really cool things for that. Let's see. Okay, so we are trying to put the thummy here. And I think the thumb actually needs to be a little bit more pronounced. Let's see. Because we kind of got like a strawberry in our hands, and it's not strawberrying enough. I should also check up on Sasuke. I think he's been working really hard for other things. And, you know, he's been wanting to hang out and play. Miss him. There we go. Okay, the hand is working. Doing it traditionally, we love to hear it. Like, I really want to pick back up clay making. Honestly, low-key, I just want a blacksmith or do like jewelry making, but that is a whole entirely other thing. I need a jeweler's saw. Technically, my dad has some of the stuff, but it's not something I can really accommodate now in my house. Like, I would need some type of workbench in the garage so I don't get all of this, what is it? Fumes or sawdust in my lungs and all over the carpeted floor. That would be no bueno. So we are making the thummy. The thummy looks a little bit large. I like making these kind of fingerprinty looking things on the thumbs. It helps it kind of look a little bit more cartoonish. Oop. I did not like how I drew that. I'm gonna draw this to expose the nail. And then we are, I think, the thummy is looking quite large. I think if we were to have Nez's like iconic, kind of animatronic looking hands, we gotta make sure that they're up there. And we have another bend right about here. I think this will help it better illustrate where the bends in these, in this hand is going. Because it's kind of hard when pieces of the hand is being covered to understand where these fingers are going. Also, have you guys seen, like, I hate to see it, but there's a lot of people, like, they just accuse almost everything if it's AI or not. I wonder if that's why I'm hesitant to, like, post art and things. But I know you guys love my art, and I wouldn't want to, like, gatekeep it because of that. If anything, I had, like, a vision, because, you know, I work in corporate and in tech, and unfortunately, at a tech company, they're always exploring new tools, right? And that often comes at a cost of me also using AI tools and me, like, being exposed to that stuff. If I don't, well, I could lose my job. And there are definitely a lot of people being like, well, then you should. But what about the people that can understand how AI is made and all of that good stuff that can maybe develop solutions to protect artists? Like, artist engineers that want to figure out how an AI works, how they can either, you know, make sure it doesn't damage the environment, or maybe if trying to protect artists on how they can combat the ethical issues. Like right now it's bad actors, right? People were just given AI when I think it definitely hasn't matured yet. But you know, there's wonderful like students out there. I think, was it Columbia University that made Nightshade? Essentially a program that can poison LLMs with art. Basically, if you glaze your art piece, so aka put your art piece through this tool, Nightshade, it will inject it with some type of, not like a virus, but essentially some back-end metadata where if it's reading your art was wrongfully stolen off the internet or something, and is being used for art theft or AI art, it can actually poison the LLM to the point where every time it iterates and tries to study your art, it will damage itself. And that's why I'm like, maybe my skills as a software developer or learning more about AI can actually help my fellow artists get better tools to protect themselves. And there's already people trying to make like anti-AI sites where they can post art, and I think that's wonderful. So like people who are doing what they can who don't have that technical ability. But for me, like, I have the skill, no? Why not I try it? And that's what's really kind of speaking to me right now. It kind of makes me feel a little bit better on my stance on things, because I don't think AI, you can like fully boycott that, you know what I mean? So it's already here to stay, and corporations have already put so much money into it. It's not like it can just be fully eradicated from the world now. So I think not like, why not join them, but why not learn about it and see how you can make it the environment that you want to live in. So I don't know, I was a little torn. Wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I always bring this up. But it's like every passing day I get more and more sure of myself, of like where I stand on it. And I do want to protect my fellow artists. I just wish I knew how to do it better. Like, I'm not super knowledgeable. It actually, like, I may know about all the LLMs, kind of how it's supposed to run, but I can't like make one. And that's like where, if you go in the ins and outs of making one, then you will know where you can poison it, where you could stop it from doing these maliciously intended works. Or like, for example, I go to a company like Anthropic and say, yo, artists are suffering and you should actually put this feature in place to prevent art theft. And if they're like, oh wow, this, you did all the work, it seems pretty good and we could profit for it, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's maybe not so great for me if I did all the work and they steal it from me, but it could work for the better of humanity. Does anybody think AI is actually really, really scary to them? Just because, you know, we've also grown up watching a lot of these, like, sci-fi movies. Don't know if you guys were sci-fi nuts. My dad was big on Star Wars and all that good stuff. So I'm actually curious to hear if, when AI first kind of hit the consumer market, did you guys get like super scared about it? Like, what is your initial reactions when it came out? I hate how some people like AI art. It's so uninspiring. It's so easy how noticeable AI art makes mistakes. I'm glad that you bring that up as well. AI, like, you know, it trains on whatever data that you feed it. So the people who really also get damaged are the most reputable artists that people like want to make more art of. So it's like people who have like a really strong digital footprint on the platform because they just have so many art pieces. And that's like, it's really sad to see because they have grown such a big community, and then they're being like targeted by, I don't want to say they're fans, but people who are not privy or like impatient. They want the artist to make art, like what ifs, right? But what if they're not comfortable making that art and now they are stealing this art to make these things? Now anybody can use their art style. It's like robbing them of their identity. I think it's really sad. And I just feel like there more can be done for it, right? Watermarks may not, and unfortunately this is it, may not be... I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's not quite what's gonna save things. Like, art theft has always been a really big thing in the community. And I think also tracing is a really big topic still to this day, regardless. So it's... AI art is able to mask that, and as soon as it gets more and more smarter as iterations go, they'll be able to identify, hey, this is a watermark, erase that or ignore it. Or they, if the watermark is consistent, even worse, they can replicate that watermark. So now you're going to need to have a different thing to identify your art to begin with. I think VJ does a really good job. They're trying what they can with the resources that they have, but thing is that sorry, I'm trying to figure out if this is even gonna look right because the fingies are not exactly what I want it to be. Hey Senate, how you doing? Yeah, AI can already do that. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's already iterated so many times that people can also now AI generate watermarks along with it. It is getting to a scary point, and you know, we were talking about how my stance on AI, like I really want to protect my fellow artists, and you know, I'm kind of like caught in a tight, like a rock in a hard place, but I now have a little bit of a newfound resolve, given I like learning, right? I feel like this looks weird. Yeah, it looks weird. Hold on. Let me fix this before I start even making any more remarks. I work for a corporate company. I have been exposed to AI. Also, my job is to enable people with AI, given it's for coding, which some people seem to be okay with using it for coding. I mean, coders are also, I guess, a little bit more understanding for it. Like, the inner workings, they understand how it kind of works. But, big thing is I'm looking at it as a perspective that it's not really going to go away. It's a tool that's already been given to the consumers, us, the users, and whether you're a good or bad actor, whether you're using it as it's supposed to be ethically and whatever it may be, it's just been given to the masses way too soon, right? I think we can all agree on that. And because of that, actually, I'm wondering if I can bend this a couple more times. So we could do it like this. No, that looks a little weird. I'm wondering if I can actually learn the in and outs of how to make my own LLM and figure out the weaknesses or maybe features that I could propose or even make a new tool that can help preserve art. So, for example, there was a team of students, I forgot what university did this, but they saw how this has been taking essentially everything by storm, that artists were absolutely massacred essentially because of AI tools. And what I'm thinking, what they did was pretty valiant and made a AI tool where basically it essentially poisons your art. It's Nightshade. And you glaze your art, so you run it through the program, and it embeds some type of viruses or ways for anti-LLMs to read your art and slowly poisons them. So if somebody took your art from like Instagram or something and you had laced it with Nightshade, it would not be able to copy or replicate your art. The only thing is, it's actually a little bit costly to do, and it does kind of degrade the what is it? It degrades the quality of your art. It does need to, like, you know, be run through a couple times, and it might lose quality, so it's not the best for posting, yada 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 stuff. But nevertheless, it is a tool designed by developers to help artists like us to protect what we love, right? And I'm thinking that's another way to tackle it. Like, I know artists over here are making new websites to really help keep the art community alive and safe. Like, VGen does a very good job of it, but yeah, University of Chicago made Nightshade. I don't know if they got more funding for it, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know if they're continuing with it. It's just, it's really unfortunate because these are such powerful tools and such talented developers, but they might not even have the right funding to do this stuff. And, you know, we might need more people like that to protect artists. Oh, I realized my musica left me. See, I'm good trying to work on my character sheet, but the more I go over it, the more I question if it's too much. Definitely not Senate. You do you. I still need to work on a character sheet, but I've been trying to work on this hand and it's not going anywhere. The way I see what the art community is, tracing art is bad unless you give credit to the original base, but stealing is worse as a person worked hard on it just for some random schmuck to claim it as their own. I know. Tracing, I think tracing is actually where beginners start. I actually was a tracer of Pokemon because I wanted to learn shapes. I know a lot of people, like, the old tried and true version is to, like, learn the basic shapes, learn how to do that. But also, there is so many ways to learn art, and you might be inspired by other things other than circles or trees. It depends, and you develop your own style from it. I came from being super interested in shoujo anime, and my art style, I think, rapidly grew from that. And I think that's okay, because I used to try and imitate other people's, but you should not, like, again, I was young, and I guess never posted my art online, right? So I never stole other people's art, but I think it's okay to trace for learning purposes, not for selling, but I think it is perfectly fine to do so. Obviously, I think crediting is also good as well, but there's, like, stages of art, like people who can train and keep tracing, or like a stage 1 artist could be learning how to learn composition, or the sizes, like this hand, I'm having a little bit of a tough time because my thumb is so large, which I'm gonna need to actually probably make smaller, and it's not gonna be as sharp as I want it to, which big sad, but I think it should fix what I'm dealing with right now. There we go. And so I don't think tracing is actually inherently bad. It's what you're gonna be doing with that traced art that determines what your, you know, what your alignments may be, if I could be so bold. My question would be, what is the fine line between stealing someone's art? Some would argue a photo bashing is a form of stealing many people's art, and some would argue it's using it to make something completely new. I also agree, that could be... I remember a big artist that I looked up to, which I think you may have heard them, but Ross Draws. Just recently came back into the internet, right? And it kind of took it by storm because he was accused of using AI. And to be honest, I think he is a pro AI user. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe he has made some remarks where he's expressed interest in it, which I don't think is a bad thing. I really don't, because when it's like a new tool, like obviously if you minus like how destructive it is to the environment and stuff, like let's say if it didn't have any destruction whatsoever, or CO2 outbreaks, and again, that's not the reality of it, but if that is, it would legitimately be a tool. I mean, given the internet also does a lot of CO2 because of the data centers and stuff, but AI is just a huge consumer now, right? Of water and also of producing lots of, I don't want to call it waste, but environment pollution, heat, all that jazz. And let's see. Okay, the hand's looking better. Let's see. Sorry, I forgot to ask how you were doing, Nezu, to cut up. Oh no, it's all good, Senate. I'm a little bit backed up in Twitch chat. I've just been really passionate yapping away to you guys, so I'm doing okay. I'm having a lot more energy. I myself have been a little bit on the sicker side of February as well. If I were to send it to you, when I feel like it's done, would you look at it and let me know what you think? I would love to, Senate. I would love to hear it. Tracing is fine in my eyes outside of a professional setting. I also agree, like, when you're making a commission, that also falls under, like, commercial stuff. I don't think you should be tracing. You could look at it as a reference, but it is frowned upon, even if that's what the artist wants, or the consumer wants. And unless it's supposed to be a base, which there have been art pieces like your own character stuff, right? That works for that. So I think it's completely fine if it is supposed to be made a base. And given, like, you don't want to steal bases, but it is meant to create, like, I feel like the theme of it is to allow people to create art in this fashion. Like, oh hey, use my base to make your art, right? So in some ways I think it's also okay to trace, because the essence of it is to make more art based off of their design. So it's kind of a cute idea. I feel like it'd be really fun to do a draw in your own style art type of thing, but I wouldn't really know where to start for that. Let's see. Let me go ahead. I feel like these fingies are getting a little bit thick. I just want to make sure that wherever I'm making these fingies, these knuckles, they look okay. Because I feel like the fingies have been honestly not as great here. Let's see. I feel like the fingies are a little thick. Let's try to move them so they're not as thick or... Let's see. I think that's fine. We're gonna need to erase this so I can have it look a little bit better. And I guess, like, I don't know if this is how I want it to be. Okay, wait. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I know that this is now a little bit crunchy, which honestly not really loving the most. If I do the finger like this, yes. This is looking right. We just need it to be thicker, and then it will be good. Okay. This hand was actually quite a challenge to be able to prepare. The straw bear actually has to move to the right spot. I think this looks pretty good. Yes! Yes! Let's see. The data centers are really, really tough to think about. I have not personally looked into how much they personally like make of carbon waste, but it's tough. It's tough. Like, I was happy because it kind of is fascinating to see how the world is kind of accelerating. It's a little scary at the same time too. I just like evolution. But this isn't a bad way. Like, there's a lot more bad that's coming out than good from this, so. I'm stuck between going with the casual streetwear style, baggy clothes, and the cyber Tokyo style that has a lot more neon colors and falls more along the lines of cyberpunk. What do you think would be better? You know, you're asking... Well, I guess since you're asking me with all of my cyberpunk kind of aesthetic design, right? It depends. Could you give me a little bit more lore about your VTuber? I think it's been a while. I feel like you have already, but I think if anything has changed, it could also give me a little bit of insight. Like, where does your VTuber actually live? I also think it depends on what their current living situation as well, because I think street style could be like more popular, could be considered more luxury, like the loud colors, and depending on how like dystopian your world is, maybe loud colors is frowned upon. Maybe you need to blend in. So that's what I'm kind of wondering. The Terminator Matrix movies warned us. I know, it's crazy. Matrix honestly was a really, really good franchise. I loved watching. Let's try taking a look at how this bends. I think we'll want to give a little bit. There we go. And there we go. I think that looks okay. And let's just make sure that any of these sections, these nails are also kind of giving a little bit not too stable. I really wish I could finish this art piece, but it looks like I'm getting slower and slower each stroke. My hand's cramping. My hand's cramping. So maybe I need to do it like so. Okay, this is looking right. The hands are looking right. So the VTuber is named Senate, obviously, and they get isekai'd into modern day Japan. Ooh, where they were a bum before all this and decide to take up a career in showmanship. Ooh, okay. If it's showmanship, I think you should be going for loud colors because it sounds like he wants to make an entrance, and more eyes on him is probably going to dictate how successful he is going to be in the future. In showmanship biz, if I would say so. I feel like more of the grungy, traditional streetwear is good for like people who want to be undercover or like more covert ops, and that I don't believe is what your VTuber is going to be standing for, which honestly, I mean, unless you want him to be more of an advocate of that type of outerwear, be neutral, be proud, like you don't need to wear anything to be, I guess, popular and treasured, like that type of dealio. But I think, I personally love the loud and proud colors, so I feel like that makes it feel so much more authentic to your model's design. Yeah, if they're an entertainer, go loud and proud. Let's see. I feel like the line work here also gotta get a little bit better. We'll do it like so. The fingies are a little long fingies. Okay, there we go. You might actually want to cut it there. And then this pinky is a little bit on the fatter side, so we want this to look a little bit on the skinnier side. And I mean, the strawberry is gonna end up covering quite a bit of it, but the finky's looking pretty good. I know fingers are definitely not people's favorites to do. Honestly, I think this here also look a little better. Let's see. Fingy, fingy, fingy. There we go. I know we only have a couple more minutes before we raid into Wet for his 3D debut, but oh, we're loving it. What is this art piece? It's actually my Valentine's Day art piece for Nez, and I actually haven't technically finished it because even though it's end of February, but your girl is really trying to. Girl is really trying to. I feel like now we made this a little too angled, so I'm gonna try and cut it back so it looks a little better. There we go. And then we could make a little bit of a There we go. Looking good. How's that boy Chewy? Mom think he's like me, good for playing piano? I mean, I don't think Nez is probably adept at playing piano. She has played the violin, I'd assume. Actually, now that I think about it, that might not be an option for her in this life. Yeah, that might not be something that she could do. Definitely dancing, and I don't know if gymnastics would be one either now that I think about it. Because there is only certain caliber of sports and hobbies that Nez is allowed to do because of where she lives. Very dystopian society, so who knows? Okay. I definitely need the strawberry. It's not even like done yet, but we're trying. So vibrant colors, but make it like loose streetwear style to not make it seem like an undercover icon. I'd agree. I'd agree. Let's see. The hands look good. This hand's gonna be a problem. I already know it. I want to make the strawberry as well, but I think what we're gonna do is go to the... Didn't I have the body here? Body. We're gonna fix this outfit right here. I'm gonna give it some more definition where the lines should be. Let's see. Okay. And we can probably round this out just a little bit. Give it some more definition here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. We could probably make this work. Everything else is relatively easy other than hands. And the thing is, I actually think I draw hands pretty well, but it's been tough. It's not a competition, but I want you to look at this on it. Which one? Quite a long time. Oh, 2 years! You're playing Minecraft with Endo and other peeps. I miss Endo. I do miss a lot of my friends. Some of them have already kind of graduated from streaming. Streaming is still like, it's a hobby to me that also like gets me to, you know, play with my friends, be able to play games and share the moment. Streaming is supposed to be a time capsule for me. So it's not like, oh, get rich, get famous, although that's like a big thing that I wish I could do. It's kind of like a little bit of a dream, but I have other aspirations as well. And so I just want to bring you guys along for the ride. That's what I think is the best thing can possibly come out of this. Let's see, we had a couple of weird lines here, and I'm not quite sure if I wanted to make more cuts in the dress or something like that, but I think we should also address some of the bumps here in the dress. So at least can look organic for the dress. Okay, let me maybe. It might need to be dished out like this. Let's see. would have been your sophomore year. That's crazy. Oh, so 2 years ago, sophomore year. So you're still in college, I'm assuming. Does that mean you're going to be graduating soon? A lot has changed since then. 5 years might not sound like a long time, but seeing how much life has changed, that time is sobering. I know. Like, I graduated, I did so much. I feel like a big portion of my life, I mean, my life has always been kind of a part of the internet. I used to have lots of online friends, and I can't imagine not having, well, okay, I can't imagine not having the internet. I'm just saying that it would be hard to leave it now with all of the accomplishments that I have done and all the memories that I've made. And I want to continue doing that. Games is something that's so close, near, and dear to my heart that, like, I just want to share it with everybody. And as I get older, I'm sure, like, when people come to the streams, they're gonna be like, damn, you old. Like, you've been here for so long. There are, like, streamers and YouTubers like that. I guess maybe, not to say I've missed my golden years, but like, streaming and content creation can be for everyone. For whatever the purpose of it is for you, you could do it. Aw, this is actually looking quite nice. Let's see, I'm gonna try and get some of this to look better. I know we're gonna need to add in some line work for the wrinkles and all, but it's gonna look good, real good. What I just want to do is make sure that I get the main bulk of the outlines here. You guys at least know that you'll be able to get this art piece sometime in spring. When that is, cannot tell you, but looks like this is on its way. It's almost there anyway. Like, the hair was pretty much the hard part, if anything. I still need to draw the wings though. The coloring might be a bit of a hard part, but we'll see, we'll see. But with that, I will be ending my stream as it has just turned 11. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have had fun looking at all my art that honestly I have that I need to, you know, I need to finish, I need to do. But just sharing all of my thoughts and my dreams with you guys, all of the hard work that we've been putting into the art. I hope you guys have been enjoying these types of sessions. The next time you guys can see me on stream will be on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I'm thinking we're gonna do Webcam Wednesday. Spend an hour maybe yapping, and I want to show you guys some wonderful things my mom and lovely Mischief Sob has gotten me. And these are basically like little foodstuffs that I wanted to share with you guys and catalog. Because my parents came from Dubai, and yes, I know there's a lot of stuff going on that part of the world, so I'm so thankful that my parents are safe, but my heart goes out to those who are affected by the recent events. If you guys don't know what happened, which I'm sure you guys know, I'm not gonna share it on stream just because I don't want it to get political, but search it up, be educated. It makes me sad, so I try to avoid reading too much into it, but you know, still keeping up with the news. It is a sad fate for everything, but you know, since it almost technically directly affected me, since my family was there literally like a week or two ago, it's kind of hard to imagine, because what if my family couldn't get home? What if, you know, all that kind of happens, and I don't know what my family would have been doing at that time. But I'm so glad that they're here in the US. I thank God for it. But that's besides the point. Sorry, I'm rambling. I got Dubai chocolate, actual real Dubai chocolate. My mom wanted me to share the culture, share a little bit of that with me since I can come with them. And Saab has gotten me something from Japan, I believe. It is some sweets from the Mr. Puddin himself. Pom Pom Puddin is the mascot on these treats. I think they're limited edition. And I love Miffy, Mr. Puddin, all of those mascots. And it just makes me so happy and thankful that you guys think of me for, you know, for Valentine's Day, or just, you know, wanted to treat me for things. And I want to share it with you guys. So that will be happening on Wednesday, just for a short maybe like hour or so to discuss. And then we could do something to play because I've been itching to do so. I've been doing a lot of work and I think you guys hunger for action. But without further ado, with all the love and hugs in the world, XOXO, Nezu loves you, and please, my dear mischiefs, stay cheesy, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. Oh, keep in mind, still not quite confirmed yet, but I'm hoping to host our monthly Mischief movie night this Thursday, where we could watch the next Pirates of the Caribbean. And then hopefully this Friday is going to be community game night. So I'm gonna need to put up some polls for the games that you guys might like to do for this Friday. And yeah, I'm excited, really excited to spend more game time, gameplay with y'all and yap away. But without further ado, let us raid into lovely Wet to celebrate his 3D debut. Let's see. Oh, there's so much cute art and stuff happening right now. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find, wait a minute. Where is Wet? Where is Wet? Why can't I find Wet? Wet Studios. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't pulling up, but here we go. We're gonna start the raid, copy that raid message, and I will see you guys on the other side. Have a wonderful morning, a beautiful afternoon, a lovely evening, and a very good night. If you guys are going memes, have a wonderful slumber. And on Thursday, gosh. Well, I guess I could say on Thursday, possible community movie night in the Discord, and of course, community game nights on Friday. We might want to put up some other games that I think would be really funny. Like, for example, if I played CS with with my community, or Valorant, or whatever, Marvel Rivals, I think I'll be absolutely terrible, but I think it would be funny to give you guys a new round of games to play. But it all depends on what you guys want. So, without further ado, guys, take the day by the balls and be as ambitious and as positive and as infectious as you possibly can be. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care.